guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you are all well. So today's video is going to be my full review of video that I promised to film, which is the DIOR Backstage Airflash Spray Foundation. Now, as you guys know, I did a video testing out new makeup, and this was the foundation I tested out. So I told you guys that I wanted to do a separate video dedicated to this, giving you like full product description, full review, my final thoughts, kind of like what I think about this. And I thought it would be a good idea because I wanted to test this foundation long run and see how it works, like with different primers on different like days with climates and so on and so forth. So I've been using this foundation for about 12, so I posted that video I think 2 weeks ago, so ever since then I've been using it off and on. I actually went to Toronto, as you guys can tell from the vlog I posted, and I took this foundation with me, and I used this foundation just because I wanted to see how it works there also while I'm traveling, because my skin does tend to change. By that I mean it gets drier. So we're gonna do a full-on application as well, even though you guys saw me apply it in my testing like new makeup video. I thought we'd go ahead and just test it again on camera just so you guys can see how I like to apply it now. So if that is something you are interested in, then please go ahead and keep watching. Okay, so I have you guys zoomed in, so I'm going to go ahead and apply my color corrector. I'm using the Beauty Creations Flawless Stay Concealer. This is the orange corrector, and I'm just going to be applying that. I'm not going to obviously show my full like foundation application, my whole makeup application, just the foundation, just so you guys can see how I apply it, and then we'll also talk about like the product in and of itself, like the description and whatnot, since I didn't get into it that deeply and thoroughly in my testing makeup video. So I'm just going to go ahead and blend this in. I'm using the Rare Beauty concealer brush, I believe, just to blend this out. Now again, I wanted to just state that this is called the DIOR Backstage Airflash Foundation, and based off the Sephora website here, this retails for $78 and it is 70 ml, so way more than what standard foundation sizes are, which are 30 ml. This says it is an ultra fluid, water resistant foundation that blends full coverage with a lightweight formula, providing airbrush perfection for up to 12 hours. The coverage is said to be full, finish, radiant, and it is meant for a bunch of different skin types: normal, dry, combination, oily, so basically all. It says it's enriched with light diffusing pigments. This foundation smooths the look of skin and gives the complexion a radiant, perfected look that lasts all day. The unique micro diffusion spray system delivers a fine mist of foundation to provide a soft, velvety complexion. The water resistant formula ensures up to 12 hours of hold and colors that stay true. The ultra fluid and ultra fine texture allows for buildable custom coverage to suit any skin tone and texture. This foundation also has 4 out of 5 stars of review on Sephora, which I think is pretty decent for a review like rating. And we're gonna go ahead and just apply this now that I have said all of that. So what I'm gonna do is shake, as it says on the back here, and I'm going to go ahead and work in sections. So I'm gonna apply it on my cheek here, and my favorite way to use this is with a blender, so I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this out, and then just lightly tapping that in like so. So as I said, I did take this with me to Toronto, and I liked this foundation because I felt like it was super low maintenance. I feel like it was really easy to apply. This is just like what I preferred. I did take another foundation with me also, but I preferred just to use this because I feel like this foundation is just like a grab and go. It's super easy to just put on and get it over with because of the spray function that it has. So as you guys saw, I did one spray on each cheek of mine, and I blended that out to my nose and my chin and my upper lip area, I guess. So I'm making sure to blend that in really well. What I also like about this foundation is that I feel like it does not require a lot of blending because of the formula being so thin. It doesn't leave behind streaks and stuff like that. And lastly, I'm going to do my forehead. Oops. And I'm just going to go ahead and blend that. I feel like the color match is actually really good for me. Not sure how it's translating on camera, but I feel like the color match is good for me as of now, considering my like summer like match, because I am a little more deeper skin tone in the summer, obviously because of a tan. But for now, I feel like this is a good match, and once my like other products are on, I feel like it looks really good as well. So that is that blended in. And I'm not gonna go ahead and do like another layer. I feel like the amount I used is sufficient to the kind of coverage I am looking for at the moment. So that is that. And we are all blended. So this is a close-up of the foundation for you guys. I'm sorry if I look a little crazy with the color corrector being the only thing you can see on my under eyes right now. I've not put on anything else. I've just put on the foundation, and this is how it is looking. So now that this is on, I want to kind of give you guys my full review and take into consideration whether I think this foundation is worth it and just like everything else. So my final review of this is, do I like this foundation? Yes, I really do like it. Although I probably have not been using it as long as maybe not as long, like it's been 2 weeks or something like that. I feel like I've gotten to know this foundation super well. I've gotten to see what it looks like. Thus far, it has not broken me out, which is really good. I feel like this is a very luxurious price because of the brand it is associated with, being Dior and whatnot. I feel like it's really nice. I feel like the finish it gives is really beautiful. I'm a big fan of formulas like this because I feel like even though they're lightweight, they provide like really good coverage, and it's something you can build up. Obviously, we know that thicker foundations are gonna give really good coverage as well, but it's just nice because you know that if you keep layering this, it won't look as cakey. I feel like while I was away in Toronto and my skin was really dry because I was traveling, I didn't notice any of this patching up or drying up on me like other foundations do. I do like a lot of other full coverage foundations that are on the matter side, and I tend to just be able to make them work by mixing hydrating products with it. I would say that this foundation just looks amazing, like no matter what. I feel like this works great with a brush as well. I did have a brush here, but I just honestly use beauty blenders. I've used this with a bunch of different primers. So I've used it with the Hourglass number 28 primer, which I had shown you guys. I've used this with the e.l.f. gripping primer. I've used this with pore filling primers, and I feel like this foundation is very universal and like what it seems to work with. I cannot speak to how it would be for someone with oily skin because obviously I don't have oily skin. So if you are someone that does have oily skin and you've tried this, maybe let me know what you think. But I feel like this foundation being like a radiant finish would probably be more suitable for someone who's dry or normal. So that's what I personally think. I definitely do enjoy this foundation. I definitely do recommend it. I would say that if this is foundation that you're interested in trying, maybe see if you can get a sample of it first, or you can also wait until the Sephora VIB sale if you happen to be a part of a loyalty program at Sephora. I know they have their sale twice a year, and the foundations, you can get anything for, I believe, based off your spot on the loyalty program, I believe you can get from 10 to 20% off, so I feel like that would be also a really good time to get it. Sorry if you hear the airplane. I feel like this foundation is a really good investment. I fully believe it's like all its claims. I feel like it's done really well. I love how this also photographs. I feel like this doesn't look weird on camera or distort really weird in photos. I don't know if that's happened to me before in some pictures, like with flash photography. I feel like I look really heavy and caked, and this does not make me look like that at all. Like I said, I have gone overboard and applied too much of this before, and I feel like it hasn't gotten cakey on me. I love the finish of this. Like right now, I have not set it or not put any concealer, and I feel like this is like how it's looking right now is really well. To be honest, I actually forgot to apply primer today, which is so stupid because I never forget to apply primer. But I still have to say that this looks beautiful on its own. Like, you guys know I'm a full believer of primer, and I think usually if that happens and I forget to wear primer, I will wash off my foundation and do it again with primer. But I'm actually enjoying how this is looking, and I'm going to see just how this looks today. But as like, honestly, as honest as I can be, you guys, this foundation's amazing. I really like it. If I would have been able to find a dupe of this, I wish I could, but I feel like the drugstore hasn't really made anything like this. So that's kind of crappy, but it would be very nice if it did. I've always been really intrigued by airbrush, like makeup airbrush foundation, and I remember there was a point when I wanted to buy an airbrush set because I just love the way it looks when makeup artists use that. I know it's mostly for like, I feel like for celebrities, or like what they use when people are on sets and like filming and stuff. I feel like that's generally what they use. I don't know, but I always loved how airbrush makeup looks because I feel like it's so flawless and like seamless, and that's just my jam. Like, I love it so much. So yeah, that is my review of this right now. It is my personal opinion. Maybe some people will not like this, maybe some people will. So I feel like, you know, this is just my personal opinion of this, and proceed with caution if you are interested in it. Of course, not everything I like means it will work for you, or vice versa. Not everything that I dislike doesn't mean it won't work for you. So keep that in mind. I'm gonna go and apply the rest of my makeup, and we'll just be right back for our outro, so please stay tuned. Okay guys, I'm back. I have finished the rest of my makeup. I just wanted to show you guys how everything is looking. So I feel like I'm very like pink themed right now because my eyeshadow is pink and like my clothes are pink, and I had to just put a balance of brown because I've never been the type to like pink that much. I feel like this is as pink as I'll go, and even then it feels like too much. I don't know. I'm just not that into pink as much as I'd like to be. And yes, my shirt is really wrinkly. I did not iron it yet because I'm not leaving the house yet. I'll iron it later. Okay, anyways. So I just wanted to wrap up this whole video and just thank you guys for being patient with me through my little journey here. I know I've not been consistent posting and uploading and stuff. I just feel like I am at the mercy of time and the weather, because sometimes it's too hot to film, and I know the quality won't be that good because I'll be sweating, and I just want to, like, at least I want to put out good content rather than like put content out all the time that I'm not happy with. Like, I want it to be something I'm actually proud of, and I work really hard on all my videos, and I want to continue that. I don't want to just post something for the sake of posting it either. So that is why I'm a little spotty with my uploading, and I was traveling and then I came back, and now we have family from out of town, and I just cannot fathom doing anything right now. I feel like the days are really short for me. Like, I'm finding myself wishing there were more hours in the day. And yeah, anyways, that rant aside, I just wanted to wrap up this video. So again, I forgot to use primer today, which feels really weird right now. I can definitely feel like I don't have primer on. I feel like it's like an added barrier of just like protecting my skin. But I feel like it doesn't look bad. The foundation still went on really nicely. If you guys are interested in any of the other makeup I used today, after, or like I guess before even the eyeshadow and stuff, I will be sure to mention it below if I remember what I used. I'm gonna try and write it down just so I remember. But that aside, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Thank you so much for watching again, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.